What is going on, guys? JFC here. More leaks are here. We've got the market exploding on itself right now. The panic is real on FIFA 23. What do we do? That's the real question. Do we sell into the panic? Do we buy the panic? We'll have a chat about that in this video. Lots to talk about as always. First, let's start with the leaks. Road to the knockout coming today. Bremer is going to be a 6 center back card. 81 pace, 87 defending. These stats are predicted, so these stats are not real, but they're going to be something very similar to this. Bremer looks like an awesome card. I cannot wait to use him. We got Conference League or the knockouts, baby. Gerard Moreno. This card actually somewhat interests me because he's got some decent physical, really high base shooting, and he's a bit taller. This one though, Lucas Paqueta. Oh lord, Lucas Paqueta is going to be expensive, and he's going to be good, I bet. And then we got Icone from Fiorentina. Of course, a French special card. So yeah, we got those 3 leaked. Wan-Bissaka is the Man United player getting a road to the knockout. Fully upgraded. That card's going to be probably pretty sick. So these 3 were actually just released by the Champions League Twitter page. We've got Sule, Aubameyang, and Lamar. These are official stats. It's kind of crazy, like the level of upgrades these cards are getting already. Like if you look at the Aubameyang here, he's +4 on literally all of his stats. +4 pace, 4 shooting, 6 passing, 4 dribbling, 4 physical. It just makes me like a tiny bit worried that the power curve this year is gonna happen about as fast as ever, which implies a couple things for the market, but like that card's cracked. Look at the difference on Lamar's card. Yeah, Lamar gets +3 place. Can I talk? +3 pace, +3 shooting, +3 passing, +6 physical, 5 defending. I mean, this, I don't know, man. This just kind of shows me that the power curve is going to happen real fast this year. It's going to really curve on us, I think, quicker than I think we were hoping. But of course, that's just me like taking a prediction after seeing 3 promo cards. I can't say that for sure. Zambo Anguissa is getting the card. He looks amazing. He's really good in game as is, and he looks great there. Thomas Muller is added to come, and I really hope Muller is usable this year because we still have not had a FIFA, I think ever, where Thomas Muller is usable. And I would really like that to be this year. Sule was already shown. We already saw Rafinha. So I think that is it on what is leaked. Okay, so we do have another one. We've got Patrick Schick and his official stats, who with a few upgrades, I think is going to be a sick card. He's like 6'3" or something. 4-star skills. Did they spell his name wrong? Schick? That's hilarious. Okay, so Martin Odegaard is in it for Arsenal. That's really cool. Odegaard's gonna get some upgrades. That's a really cool card. Okay, so I think that's it for the leaks. Let's have a gander at the market where people are just freaking out right now. They kind of freaked out all day today. So the market, it pretty much is exactly what I thought would happen, right? I gotta take my victory laps when I am right. But yeah, so 6 p.m. came, and literally the moment we had 6 p.m. content, it was at 184.63. And 10 minutes later, it was down 4 points. And 45 minutes later, it was down 10 points. 2 hours later, it was down 20 points. We saw a little bit of a rebound like right after this happened. Like it hit really low here. Then we saw a rebound, people buy back. And now it's even going down back to kind of this point here. So what happened? Why is it down? Well, the leaks for Road to the Knockouts are coming and people are panicking. People always want to sell before the new promo comes out just in case the market crashes. And the cards do look very good. So that also just doesn't help the prices of every single player because people are like, people who can afford these cards that are coming out are going to say, you know, I need to sell right now so that I can have coins ready to get these cards the first day they come out. Believe it or not, people do buy cards the first 10 minutes after they come out. I don't know why, but they do exist. And those people do not help the market stabilize in any way. So yeah, the biggest thing here is we just have, look at the big market drops. It's basically like every single meta gold card is dropping. These cards might rebound a little bit, right? Like Rafael Leao is sitting here. He's out of packs, keep in mind. This is a prime example. Investing in cards that are about to go out of packs is usually not a good idea anymore. It used to be many years ago. Rafael Leao, look what his price was at. So we had a day on Saturday. Last Saturday was 15K, right? 16K on Sunday. 17.6K after people start to figure out like, oh, he's probably gonna get inform, right? I think they played Saturday or Sunday. You're like, oh shit, he might get an inform. We better buy him up. So people buy him all the way up to 21K, and then he's literally just completely fallen off the face of the earth right now because everybody bought up. And this is why you have to be careful when you're buying cards that are out of packs, because if they're over invested in, this will happen. We'll talk my shit to the trading discords for a sec. They give a lot of advice that's like super generic, right? Very like obvious stuff. They tend to get a lot of people over investing on shit. This is a prime example. Like it's such a, like, this investment method has not worked since like FIFA 18. Now you might respond and say like, okay, Erling Haaland went out of packs, right? But the thing is, he was so expensive before that. He was 200K. That's different. When you buy cards who are like 20K or less, that's when that happens. But if you buy a card that's 300Ks out of packs, people can't hoard him. Like, there's probably 100 traders out here that bought 50 Rafael Leaos. You know, that's going to really affect the market. So, yeah, look, I mean, everyone. Sterling, Dybala, Milinkovic, Savic, and Nkunku, Haaland, Goretzka, all these guys are down. If you want to buy your weekend league team, I think right now is not a bad time. I really don't think it's a bad time. I think right now we're in this little downturn here. I think there is a pretty high possibility that, like, this market rebounds a little bit today. Like, right, so 6 p.m. content's gonna come out. Usually they don't drop SBCs on the Friday, so there's not really like a whole lot to do other than buy the cards. Most people are not gonna buy the cards. So we'll probably see a bit of a rebound, is my guess, like a few hours after 6 p.m. content, unless they drop like lightning rounds or something. If there's lightning rounds this early, then that is just negates all of this, but I'm betting that there's not gonna be. So yeah, I don't think it's a bad time right now to buy your team. Now, keep in mind, I still think you should sell your team, like right after you finish weekend league. If I were you, I would, you know, best case scenario, buy your team, play it in one day, and sell your team. I just don't, I want to be, basically my point is I want to be liquid as like much as I can be, right? Even if I lose some coins in tax, I think that, because there's a chance that even like this Sunday hits, this Monday, and the sell-off, because everyone's just like selling their teams. Even though weekend league rewards supply, people sell their teams, oftentimes ends up making kind of the market go up a little bit because people have more buying power. But as I've said in many of my previous videos, the market is just waiting on a crash. I think many people know that, but they just don't know when. And even I don't know exactly when. It kind of is going to be a thing this year where we're going to see lots of panic immediately. Lots of people on the market, cross-platform market dips 20 points in an hour kind of stuff. It's just going to happen this year. And we already see it a little bit here. I mean, even the top end, like Erling Haaland is out of packs right now, and he got all the way up to what, 400K? He was at over 400K, down to 350 already, and he's out of packs. I mean, if he was in packs, you can imagine what his price correction would have been. So it's tough out here. I mean, people are kind of the market's very like walking on eggshells sometimes. It feels like, because everyone's kind of waiting on the crash, but people also want to buy their teams and play with them. So obviously you want to be able to have fun in FIFA. I always just say, if you want to go out and buy a team, just go out and buy a team and have fun. That's the most important part of FIFA is having fun. If you want to navigate the market and be smart, I genuinely, if I was you, use a cheap team, keep hundreds of thousands of coins liquid until the crash happens. And the crash might not happen for 2 weeks. It could happen literally Saturday. So that's the thing. Let's look at our fodder, because I was expecting it to go down a little bit today, and it really hasn't. And the reason being is because Sterling wasn't that expensive. So if Sterling was really, really expensive, fodder would have gone down today. But Sterling, it looks like a lot of people are going to complete him. People are still doing Gakpo, who's also cheap. It's actually made fodder kind of stay the same. It hasn't like gone way up or way down. So I don't think this is like the perfect buy time yet. I think maybe there's going to be a better buy time coming like tomorrow when the supply hits, and maybe like after weekend league rewards. I think that'll probably looks like a better time to buy fodder. Yeah, I think I definitely will be looking into that and filling you guys in on whatever decisions that I make. Let's look at ones to watch is out of packs now. How are they doing out of packs? So here you go. This is another thing. Like the market, I mean, look at this Antony. This is why holding on to ones to watch cards is I'm not a fan of. I mean, Antony was 240K for like almost the entire promo, right? Yeah, like the entire thing. Market crash is happening right now. People are like, oh my God, Antony might not get upgraded for a couple weeks. So I don't want to hold on to him. 195K immediately. This is also why I said, a lot of people are holding ones to watch cards saying like, so do I sell Antony? Do I sell Jesus? Do I sell Chouameni? And I said yes to all of them if you want to have coins. Yes, you might be able to hold on to Antony or Jesus or Chouameni, who are all down right now. And in 3 weeks, they maybe are up a little bit. Like Antony, maybe when he scores a goal, gets an assist, he might get an inform upgrade. Manchester United win 3 games. He might go up to 300K, like he might. That might not be for 3 weeks. So it's just like, is it worth holding on to him for that long if you're not like a multi-FIFA millionaire? Not really. So it was definitely smart, everybody who got out of these, to get out of them because they're going down. Now, flip it around and say, okay, do we invest? Let this market correct itself a little bit. More people are going to sell these cards, right? People are not going to hold on to these, all right? Because none of you guys have rebounded at all, like, or showed any signs of it. Like, Jesus is up at 270. He isn't, I mean, if you look at, where's the hourly graph? I mean, yeah, there's no signs of rebounding here at all. So just, if you want to buy one of these guys, just check, periodically checking. If you see it start to go up at all, just go ahead and buy one. But like I've said, I personally just like to stay away from ones to watch cards. One last thing before we get out of here, and that is Team of the Week investing. Rafael Leao is halved in price, which is hilarious. This informed Ben Yedder too. I mean, it's 162. What was it earlier? That's what I thought. It was like 250. Yeah, it was 250 for a little while. And then boom, down to 160. A lot of these cards moving really fast in the market right now. Just lots of people that just get very panicked and sell immediately. I think these informs are going to be such good buys, like Klaus. If Klaus goes to like 11K, I am all for it. Smalling at 12K for a center back that's English Serie A, 84 rated inform. Come on, it's just too easy. It's too easy. Some of these cards are just too easy of investments. I still, like I said, I wouldn't buy these yet. Odds are there's not going to be a requirement for any SBC that comes out that where informs are going to be needed, so they're probably not going to go up anytime too soon. But if you got 500K, go buy 3 of these informs, and in 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time, you're going to be thanking yourselves that you did. So I think that's it. I don't think there's much more to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any questions that you guys have, I'd love to answer. Leave a comment down below. I'm here to help you guys make coins and save coins. Love you guys so much. In the next video, peace.